this is Coach Reg, aka Mr. Intensity.
And I'm Alana, aka Mrs Intensity.
And our job is to
invoke thought
and help awaken the world's consciousness.
One person at a time.
Hopefully, that person is you. Now, I want you to ask yourself a question.
Yes.
When people get sick, they always like, the first thing is like, to medicate themselves or to take something.
Yeah.
But nobody ever asks themselves why they get sick.
In the first place, yeah. I mean, I guess that's the main thought for people, Once you get sick, the best thing to do, well, people kind of grew up thinking like that.
Right.
Technically. It has been ingrained in our minds since we were young to use medicine and all that stuff for cures.
Right, but nobody ever wonders why we actually get sick at all.
Right. Exactly.
I was having a conversation with somebody, and they were asking me for advice. They're a family member.
Right.
Right. They were asking me, well, what can I take? What can I take? I'm like, well, nothing. Why is this happening to you in the first place?
Right.
And when they watch the videos and they're wondering, like the last one when it comes to the what was it? That was the fibroids and the women's hair and all that stuff. And they're like, well, what are you trying to say? I can't get perms no more? I'm not trying to say nothing. All I'm trying to say is here's the information. You take it and do what you want with it. Now, here's the thing, people. I want you to look yourself in the mirror tonight, whenever you're watching this video.
Right.
And I want you to ask yourself, what's wrong with me right now? That shouldn't be wrong with me.
Right.
How do I fix it? But first, before how do I fix it, why is this happening to you? Now, the reason why we're making this video in the kitchen is because we're going to start making cooking videos, preparing for Mrs. Intensity's cooking book coming soon. But we want to help you in the meantime to learn how to cook in the kitchen. Now, this is not my expertise, so I'm not going to be teaching. I'm going to be videotaping, and I'll probably be learning how to cook a lot of things myself. Yeah. Because if a lot of men are like me, we don't know how to cook the way we ought to for a healthy life. We know how to cook. Like, what I knew how to cook before was barbecue chicken, fried chicken, pork chops, baked barbecue chicken, sweet potatoes. I stink at macaroni and cheese. I can make scrambled eggs, bacon, turkey sausage if I want to be healthy with all that sodium, shakes, seeds, protein shakes. Now, a lot of guys out there may be watching this be like, yo, bro, I can cook though. But what are you cooking?
Right.
Now, if you want to start any journey, it always starts in the kitchen.
In the kitchen.
And because we have a bigger kitchen to go by, we're going to start making better videos. Now, we apologize for the echo.
Yeah, the sound.
We're going to get a better mic because we're in a bigger room right now. So we apologize for the echo. Right. But Mrs. Intensity is going to be putting it together. She's going to be teaching me live. We're not live. We're not doing live videos. But she's going to be teaching me unscripted. We do scripted when we do our research. But, like tonight we're like just, winging it. But I mean, for the video, she's actually going to be teaching me how to make this stuff. So it's going to be just like you in the kitchen. We're going to make it really simple, and she's going to throw some of her Caribbean flavor into it, with that American flavor, with a little bit of mix of meats, vegans, pescatarians. Yep. Now, on the meat stuff, I'm not going to be making no meat videos because I don't eat any meat anymore. But I am having a barbecue soon with my family, and I'm going to feed them all grass-fed meat, which I'm going to make a video with, me feeding them grass-fed meat, and them telling us how grass-fed meat, is tasting different than regular meat. Because, see, we don't try to push our lifestyle on anybody. Right. All we do is give you the facts, and you do what you want with it. But we just let you know, if you choose to take this route, you'll understand that you're still eating poison. Now, from our research of grass-fed meat, it's going to be kind of hard to change your body in any old kind of way if you're still eating certain things that are genetically engineered for your destruction. And you have to understand that when you start to, change your lifestyle, slowly but surely, you'll start to become a life. You see the emails coming in, people saying they losing weight?
Yes, they are losing weight, and I'm so happy to hear that, guys. Like I said before, send some pictures so that we can see, you know what I mean, like some physical evidence. It's not like we don't believe you guys. We do believe you guys. It would just be nice to, have on file just in case. All right?
Absolutely. With the guys that, it's really, what I noticed from my programs is a lot of guys it's really hard to stop eating meat. Now, I'm not telling you to stop eating meat. I'm just saying, go ahead and get that grass-fed meat up in you.
Right.
But you got to understand, your body is not supposed to be obese. You're not supposed to be getting sick like that. You got to understand what is causing you to get sick. What is it that you're eating? Because everything is nutrition. Right. Nutrition is over everything. So you got to understand that, you know. So I want you to take yourself, take up some time and just figure it out. Look at yourself like, okay, am I supposed to be fat? Am I supposed to have high blood pressure? Do I supposed to have diabetes? Am I supposed to have or had a stroke or cancer? Cancer is because it's a blockage in the body. Mm-hmm. They make cancer sound way worse than it is, so you can go get that chemo. Exactly. What they say about the chemotherapy?
They upcharge chemo. Chemo is They upcharge chemo. There was a video that a doctor himself was basically exposing chemotherapy. Chemotherapy is like poison, guys. We all knew this. However, what happens is that the doctors make a lot more money than you would think from chemo. That's how they make their money. That's how they become, millionaires. You know what I mean? It's through chemotherapy, because they would, buy the chemotherapy. This is from what I remember. They would buy the chemotherapy for let's say $4,000, and they would sell it to the patient for $9,000. That's how much they upscale it. And we know we don't need chemotherapy. They know we don't really need chemotherapy. It just sounds good. We just, we just know that, okay, when we get cancer, we have to get chemotherapy.
That's what we're programmed to believe.
To believe. You see what I'm saying? So, you don't necessarily need chemotherapy, guys. There are natural ways to, cure yourself.
Now, there's a small percentage that actually survive from cancer after getting chemotherapy.
97% do not survive.
What?
That's what he said?
That's wild.
97% do not survive.
Wow. Okay.
Chemotherapy, due to the fact that it's way too strong for the human body to withstand.
It kills the cells.
It kills you faster than the cancer actually kills you.
Now there's two ways. Well, two ways off top of my head that I know. Cancer cannot live. Cancer cannot live in an alkaline body.
Right.
And cancer cannot live in a constantly fasted body. It's hard for cancer to develop in a fasted body. Let me tell you why. Because the body is constantly regenerating itself.
Right.
But when the body's at a weakened state, their immunity drops down, and the body cannot, the cancer cannot form in a state that's fasted and alkaline. There's a way you get alkaline in water. First things first, you can get one of these right here. Okay. These right here, we fill this up with water every day. Okay. Now, right now, also what you can do is you can put some water. This is not our tap water. We don't use this stuff here.
No, we don't.
Actually, we just moved in here, so we'll probably get a filter for this, something like that. Mm-hmm. But you can also boil your water. Okay. You can boil it, put it in there, throw some lemons in that, and you can leave it in the fridge for like 7 hours, and that's alkaline. It alkalines your body. Yeah. You can also put waters in your lemons in your water, and you can actually drink it, which alkalines your body as well. So as long as you're getting the lemons in, you're good. Go ahead, babe.
You can also put cucumbers. If you don't like the taste of plain water, you can put cucumbers.
It don't have no taste. I don't see why y'all be saying it. It got a taste. It tastes bad. Man, listen, you gotta figure it out and drink it.
I guess everybody's just used to, having
juices,
some type of
and sodas.
Exactly, so their taste bud is kind of like, okay, craving for that. So if you're craving for that and you cannot, drink, juice and sodas and all that stuff, all you have to do is, add flavor to your water by adding like fresh fruit. Make sure you wash the fruit, guys, please. Because the pesticide, you don't want to be, drinking the pesticide water due to the fact that you didn't peel the skin of the fruit. All right, just keep that in mind. You can put cucumber, ginger. You can chop ginger. That's what I was doing for a little bit.
Yeah, you was doing the ginger, right?
I was. And what else? You can put like slices of oranges. Apple. Any type of fruit that you like.
That's pretty much like infusing your water.
With
fruit to make it taste like it's the juice.
Like it's some type of juice, you know what I mean? But you can add coconut water to your water.
Yeah, you love coconut water.
I love coconut water.
She loves to drink it all the time.
It's the Caribbean in me. What we expect.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Absolutely.
So yeah.
So also, what I was going to say was, first things first. Make sure the sugar is the biggest killer, because I want you to get off sugar for 2 weeks and watch how you detox. Watch how you withdraw. Just like a heroin addict.
Trust me.
You'll be snapping. You'll be getting moods. You'll be getting cravings. that just shows you how bad sugar really is.
Yeah.
So I want you to pay attention to that. Because getting off sugar is the hardest thing ever for most of y'all. So it's going to be very hard. So let's talk over our tips. We're going to be in the kitchen in the upcoming months teaching you how to cook. Well, she's going to be in the kitchen teaching me. She's going to be in the kitchen teaching me too. So I'm becoming a student as well. But even though, because I don't want to always depend on my woman to cook for me, like I've been doing, because I've been just, trying to create stuff.
Absolutely.
But I am guilty of that as well, and she knows it.
Yeah.
But I really want to say, that we gotta take this one day at a time, fellas.
Yes.
Females as well. Females that can't cook, take it one day at a time. Or we know how to cook, we just know how to cook the right stuff.
Right.
I know how to cook, just not the right stuff. I've always depended on my woman to cook for me. But what happens if she gets sick? I want to be able to cook for her. So we'll be learning together doing that part. Because she learned a lot of things about nutrition that I taught her.
Right.
I need to learn about cooking in the kitchen now. And being that we have a kitchen that's big enough, I have no excuses anymore.
Absolutely not.
Not at all. So I will say that. So stay tuned. We appreciate the patience. We appreciate the subscribers. 20,000.
Yeah.
Let's keep it up. Keep it growing. Absolutely. So this is Coach Reg, aka Mr. Intensity.
And I'm Alana, aka Mrs. In10sity.
And our job is to
invoke thoughts.
help awaken the world's consciousness.
One person at a time.
Hopefully, that person is you.